Hello Aries, and welcome to your September 2023 love reading. Aries, this is a general reading. It will not resonate with all of you, so please take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Feel free to check your other sign placements to see if there's any clarity or guidance or any more information or answers to questions that you might be seeking. Okay, well, I'll put that card way up there, nobody can see it. We will do it that way. Alright, right out of the bat, we have the Death card as your focus energy. Aries, Death card is a card of Scorpio, and it's also a card of transition. It's a card of letting go of things that aren't serving you anymore. It can be a card of, I don't want to say growing up the hard way, but, you know, when you learn your lessons and you can let go of things that aren't serving you anymore to move forward in a way that is more open to your path. It's kind of like when you outgrow things, even clothes. You might give them to Goodwill or something. You don't, you know, some people might keep them around. But generally, you know, most people will donate or do something with the clothes, and that is, you know, let somebody else use something. You don't need this anymore, kind of that kind of energy. Wow, that just flew right out. And this is a love reading, so it could be aspects of yourself. Say you have coffin. It goes really well with the Death card. Letting go of something. Could be something that is like, look at that. That's crazy. They shot out the birds. The anchor, the coffin, you know, letting go of something that is not serving you right now, or not serving you anymore. It can be moving, like if you are in just say you're living in a house with other people, like you're sharing an apartment or something. It might be getting a house. It might be moving in that direction where, you know, being with all these people is not serving you anymore. It's not in your highest good anymore. You're not getting the vibe anymore. You're maybe not needing it anymore. Moving forward, moving out of that energy. And it's a beautiful card of transformation, because it doesn't mean death of a something, you know. It is generally meaning transformational energy that isn't serving you, getting out of that kind of maybe a stagnant energy. Can be a relationship, but I'm really feeling like this is you. I don't feel like this is, you know, it might be you pertaining to the relationship, or you, you know, if you're getting ready for a relationship, if you're not in one. And it can be transitions of you, your aspect of the relationship. It can be letting go of single life, going into a committed relationship. It can be letting go of, again, whatever's not serving you anymore. Maybe you all want to move in together, or maybe make some type of transition. It's a transition card. You're transitioning, but it's going from something that isn't needed anymore to something that's needed, or something that's wanted, is what I feel. With a beautiful Death card. And then again, you have anchor, you have coffin, and you have birds. And I feel with the anchor is that I'm just going to come out and bet that some of you are in a relationship, and this relationship stabilizes you. This relationship is, you know, it's worth whatever it is that you have to let go of. It's worth whatever it is that you have to move forward with, or grow up with, or it's like leaving one form of your life for another. You know, again, like if you're single, getting engaged, or if you're not committed, committing. That kind of energy is what I'm feeling with this card here. Then you have the anchor, you have coffin, and you have birds. So I feel the relationship anchors you. It is your groundingness. I feel it is your very much a stabilizer for you, Aries. You're fire. You have a tendency to I don't want to say fly off the handle, but act irrationally sometimes, act out of you know, your passion, your desire. You act accordingly, and this is stable, enduring, solid, steady, restrained, secure, persevere, willpower, long-lasting, persist, advantage, and fortitude. Again, I feel like whatever this relationship is, it's stabilizing you. It's grounding that fire energy in you. You have birds, which can be chatter around you. There could be some talk around you. There could be some gossip going on. It can be where you all get along really well, and there's a lot of communication between the two of you. And then again, the coffin is death, loss, inactive, forgotten, discouraged, absent-minded, defeated, and dulling, breakup, down, out, over, and done. But I feel, again, this is whatever this part of you you're letting go of. I feel that with this. It's like, you know, taking the plunge to be committed or married or whatever. Whatever that energy is, you are acting accordingly, is what I feel. These cards are so dark over in this corner. It looks like it's not even lit up, and I was trying to get my lighting to reflect that a little bit, but I don't. I just think it's the dark cards. All right. So we will go with the dark cards. We have motivation and passion and fate. So I feel, again, with this anchor card, this stability, this groundedness, this person you're with motivates you to be your better self, motivates you to your passions, what you want to do in life, motivates you to again, follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. Maybe it's dreaming together. Maybe there's some type of business you want to start together or something you want to do together. But I feel this person is very passionate about you following what you dream, what you want to accomplish, what you want to pursue. And this is fated. This is a fated relationship. It's something that was going to happen one way or another. And, you know, I feel like the cosmos has brought you together, and I feel like, you know, I'm not going to say you're going to stay together, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. It's fate that you all are together. There's a reason. There's a reason that you all are together, is what I'm feeling. Absolutely. All right. These cards just want to jump out of my hands. Look at that. That's crazy. All right, so we have the Seven of Swords, and then we have the Six of Swords. I'm sorry, the Six of Pentacles. Very interesting. Seven of Swords. This is your past, and then this is how you were in a past relationship, which is the Six of Pentacles. And so I feel a past relationship, and it could be with this person, but it could be with a different relationship also. I feel like this is I feel like maybe you were used, taken advantage of. People took from you that wasn't theirs to take. They took things from you that weren't theirs to take. They could have played mind games. They could have messed with your head a lot with the Seven of Swords. Taking something from you that didn't belong to them and trying to get away with something. It could have been cheating. It could have been doing something behind your back. And again, going with the Death card, when you know better, you do better. Growing up from that. Not chasing that person, not fawning over them, trying to get them back when they've done you wrong. What is that? Do me wrong, shame on you. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? Because you know better. Then you have the Six of Diamonds, which is how you were in a past relationship. And I feel you wanted fairness. You wanted balance. You wanted give and take. You wanted somebody that was going to be, or you thought that you were with somebody that was, doing the same as you. If you were giving, they were giving. But I almost feel like you were giving, and they were receiving. And it wasn't a fair balance, is what I feel. But I feel, Aries, that you absolutely did your part in it. So how you are now... Look at all these pip cards. Now you are the Nine of Pentacles. So you're very comfortable where you're at now in the relationship. You're feeling very at ease in this relationship. Easy. It's an easy transition. It's an easy relationship compared to maybe some in the past, is what I'm feeling with the Nine of Pentacles. You're feeling very comfortable. Very comfortable. So that's good. Potential of a situation. Ace of Cups. Ace of Coins. A lot of pentacles here, a lot of money. Potential of a situation is new potential. You know, there could be some money to be made also. There could be, again, going in business together. It could be where your partner now is, you know, giving you the belief you need to motivate you in your passion, right? In your passion. Might be starting a business. It might be starting a business together. But there's some type of motivation there that maybe your partner is helping you motivate or get in that mindset, right? In that mindset. And this is a card of, again, potential growth, new jobs, new opportunities, maybe a side hustle, a side job. But the potential of a situation is growth. The potential of a situation is potential. You see potential in this. And I feel like this person keeps you on your toes. I feel like it's a new them, not every day, but they keep you on your toes. All right. Well, I'm taking this card because this is what it feels like for your conflicts, is the Five of Cups. And this is going to go back in to there. Five of Cups is a card of, you know, I don't want to say crying over spilt milk, but letting go of, again, that death card in the coffin. Whatever it is that you're holding on to, it could be a past relationship. It could be feelings of a past relationship. It could be a disagreement or something. Whatever it is holding on to, you need to, again, let go of it so you can embrace the love that you have here and now. Right? You have to see what you have in the here and now and not be holding on to emotions and feelings from a past relationship. And not, you need to make sure you're fully over something from the past. You need to make sure you're fully over. I think that's where the death card comes in, and I think that's where the coffin comes in. It's really letting, what did they say? Let a sleeping dog lay or lie. Let it be. Just let it be. Don't try to rehash old fights or bring in old things. It's like if you've had a discussion with your partner and you've discussed something, let it go. Don't keep bringing it up over and over and over again. And in rights, they don't need to either. You know, they don't need to either. It needs to be left alone. Absolutely left alone. You're positive. Let's see. You're positive and negative. You have the King of Cups. Beautiful. So the positive part of it is a mature relationship, a mature union that you're in now. The positive. The negative, it can be a little bit, I don't want to say one of you, but one of you or both of you, it can be very intense. There could be a lot of intense emotions going on. There could be a lot of intense feelings going on here. And, you know, maybe having to deal with that or trying to deal with that or seeing how to deal with that. The intensity of a situation. King of Cups is, you know, they're usually very much in control of their emotions, in control of their feelings. But as in your positive and negative, the positive is it can be, you know, you can be very much in control of your emotions and feelings, but then the feelings and emotions can be very intense and they can easily get out of control. So it could be something that, you know, you both need to work on. It could be one of you maybe more emotionally clingy than the other. You know, again, positive and negative. It's something that needs some attention or some work. Your next steps, Aries, what are your next steps? You have the Fool. Adventure. New start, new beginning. It can be, you know, again, whatever this coffin is and whatever this death card is, whatever it is you're letting go of, whatever it is that you're going to let go of that no longer serves you. And when you let go with that Five of Cups, when you let go of that emotional tie you have to whatever the situation is or whatever a situation is, then you can start off in a new adventure. You can start off on the right foot. You can, take your partner by the hand and say, let's go, we're going to do this. Let's go and do this. Let's throw caution to the wind and see where it gets us. It's really following your heart. It's really following your intuition and your listening to yourself. Going into the unknown, uncharted territory. Again, if you're in a relationship, it might be where you're gonna buy a house or move in together or get married, make a commitment, be committed. That kind of energy. That's a possibility as well. And I love it. That's your next steps, because that's basically the Fool is all about steps. Fears that may block you, Aries. Fears that may block you. You have the Two of Cups. I see it as a commitment, partnership, second guessing yourself, doubts maybe, because it's fear. Really maybe acknowledging how much you love this person. That might really scare you. Maybe not willing to commit your whole heart, but I think that's where this the Death card in the Coffin is coming in. It's time to do that. It's time to do that to move this relationship forward. It's time to commit your whole heart. It's time to commit yourself. With this Two of Cups here, with, your fear is that, what if? We can't do that. We can't be there. We have to jump in. You're in the relationship, right? If you're asking them to commit, if they're committing, then absolutely you should too, is what I'm feeling. Your hopes. The Tower. Your hopes. How interesting. Again, I don't know if there was a fight. I don't know if there was something that happened. I don't know if you all were together before and got back together. And there's things about someone's past that you can't let go of, because I'm just feeling this with the Death card and the Coffin. It's in the Five of Cups. It's something you need to let go of, that you're holding on to, that's stopping you from moving forward. Even though this person is your anchor, even though this person is somebody that you communicate really well with, you're holding on to something from the past. So this card here, in your hopes, I feel that it is where you are allowing yourself to let go and kind of like the Fool card. Let's start over again. Let's start on a new adventure. Let's be on the same page and move forward. We're going to tear down everything that's been, discussed and worked through, and we're going to start building on a solid foundation. And I think that's what the hopes are, because the Tower is a card of destruction. It tears away everything, but it's going to happen one way or another. It's going to happen whether or not you wanted it to, right? It had to happen. It has to come about. So with the Tower card in your hopes is that now we can start rebuilding. You could have had a big fight and got everything out in the open. That could be where maybe the Death card in the Coffin came in. You really purged and cleared the air, and that's where the Fool comes in, starting the new adventure. It could be over somebody being maybe a little bit over emotional or too clingy or too whatever. But this Tower card is talking about breaking that down, starting over, starting fresh, starting clean. Let's start building new. The structure we had before wasn't working. The structure we had before wasn't going to be solid, and we need to start again. So your hopes are that you can start rebuilding fresh and new, is what I feel with the Tower card, Aries. And I feel too with it, it's that, the Tower card's a card of fairness. It's a card, you had your past here with the Six of Pentacles, where you were fair, you were give and take, and I don't feel like the other person was. And, all that is, you're wiping all that away. You're bringing in a fairness. You're bringing in an absolute stable energy. So the outcome, you have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands, moving forward. I feel like you have talked about, three is a card of growth, or three is a card, three is a number of growth. I say that all the time. Three is a number of growth. And with this new foundation that you're building, you all can grow together. You all can learn together. You all have this idea of where you want to go to in the future. Again, it could be buying a house. It could be moving in together. It could be committing. It could be getting married. It could be, you know, having children or whatever. But there's this stable energy that you're moving into. And it's also a card of movement. It's like you've discussed where you want to go. I think these two are in tandem, you know. When you start rebuilding on this foundation, this energy is going to come into play where it's like, okay, we're going to move forward this way. This is how we're going to go. This is what we're going to do. And this is where we're going. It's beautiful, beautiful energy here. Overall, a beautiful reading, Aries. You know, you have two major arcanas of the Fool and the Tower, which is really, you know, your past breaking down, things breaking down in the past, letting go of things that aren't serving you, letting go of, again, hurt, anger, fear, whatever it is that's holding you all to this, this focus on the past, right? Or holding you to the focus on the past. This person's an anchor. This person's stable. Or you're an anchor and stable energy to this person as well. But again, letting go of this energy that is not serving your higher good for the relationship. What's it's doing, it's holding you back from moving forward. And again, it could be fear. You could have fear of commitment. You could have fear of all the what ifs. But remember, this person motivates you in your passion and desire, and this is a fated relationship. It's fate. Fate brought you together. Fate brought you together, and it could be maybe more than once. Fate intervened and brought you together. All right, I'll pull one more card for you guys. One more card for Aries. What does Aries need to know? September 2023. Oh, there we go. Ooh, Dragon Rider. That's, to me, fearless. Fearless. Okay. We will read a little story. Once upon a time, when the sky was filled with dragons, there was a group of women known as dragon riders. The bond between woman and creature was silent, powerful, and unbreakable. It lasted a lifetime, forged entirely of fire and belonging. Life is like that dragon, fierce, terrifying, glorious, fiery, magical, thrilling, and overwhelming. Taking to the skies of self-love and self-confidence on the back of such a daunting creature is an act of wild daring and can only be accomplished by belonging to self and to life, despite its jagged jaws. You know, again, letting go of fear, letting go of what's holding you back, letting go of uncertainty. Uncertainties. Now is a time to ditch the chameleon of false belonging. You have that here in that Seven of Swords, where people were taking things from you or acting as if, right? Ditch the chameleon of false belonging that keeps you crawling on the ground, mired with fitting in, measuring up, staying likable. Your dragon, your life, has chosen you and is waiting for you to choose it back, just as it is, just as you are. Loving yourself in a society that profits from self-doubt is an act of rebellion, worthy of dragon riders. And you know that the only way you can truly soar is to meld with the dragon, allowing yourself to belong to life and to your most authentic self, embracing it all with wide open arms. And I feel, again, this person brings that out in you. This person doesn't judge you and doesn't hold you to different standards that other people might have, you know. I feel like this person sees you for who you are. and loves you for who you are. And in turn asks you to love yourself for who you are. Is what I feel. All right, guys. I thank you for watching. I thank you for being here. I thank you for your time and your energy. Let me know how this resonates with you. I would love to hear from you, Aries. Know I put readings out mid-month for health, career, finance, and love. I also do deck unboxings, and I do in the here and now, which are like card, pick a card, pick a pile, energies or readings. So subscribe, hit the notification bells. We're always having fun here. Let me know how this resonates with you. Let me know if I'm picking up, because it's not for everybody, but it is for some of you. Take care of yourselves and each other. Stay safe. Be blessed. Aries, until October, my favorite month. Bye for now.